Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. Turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
We've got Edgar Daka from Luanshya. Edgar, go ahead and ask your question.
Good evening, AG, Honorable Kavisha.
Good evening, Mr. Daka.
Yes, I have a question. In the event that the family insists that they are ready to bring the body, but the president must not be near, we are told by according to the demands or the wishes of the family. Are you going ahead to bury against the wishes of the family? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Daka.
Thank you very much, Mr. Daka. Look, it's not for me to say that the president shouldn't attend, the president should attend. I think that those are issues which will come later. The secretary to the cabinet is the one who organizes state funerals, and maybe what you should be looking at, what is a state funeral? And the emphasis, I don't know, maybe they have their own ideas. I don't know. So what is so bad about coming near the casket? And presidents, they don't even come near the casket. Maybe when there is body viewing. I mean, we have gone to funerals where these are not even presidents. Common people, they have said there is no body viewing. And the people have accepted that. So what's so special about that casket? What is the mystery about the president not being near the casket? Maybe they should just be they should open up. Maybe we should be able to understand them.
It's something they've not shared.
They have not shared with anyone. If we knew what will happen, then maybe we can warn the president not to go near. We don't know. What's so special about not being near the casket? They are emphasizing so much. It shouldn't be near the casket. Do they really know that people have attended funerals virtually? Do they know that?
Is that a possibility?
Why can't they just say, okay, we'll bury at Embassy Park, but funeral will be virtual? If they fear that when the president goes near the casket, maybe something will happen. Surely, are they not interrogating? We thought people who are negotiating with them, some of these issues which they are demanding, maybe they should come and tell us that the reason why we don't want the president to be near the casket, it's ABCD. Maybe it will make sense to some of us. But as we are now, at first we were thinking, when somebody is mourning, you don't look at their mouths, how they are twisting their mouths, how they are exposing their tongue. That's what we were thinking, that they can say anything. They are mourning.
But do you think now they've stopped mourning?
They are still mourning.
Let's get in a caller. Terry from Lusaka. Terry, go ahead and ask your question.
Good evening, Attorney General, and good evening.
Good evening, boss.
Of the program. Good evening. My name is Kerry. I've got a question to the Attorney General, and I've got a recommendation to the Longo family, and I'm pretty sure that they're listening tonight to the program that is being held right now. My question to the Attorney General is, will it be possible from your side, from the side of the government, for you to consider one or two demands that the Lungu family has made? And one of the demands that we know as a country is that they are asking for some of the charges against them be dropped. We do know as a country and as a republic that this has been demanded on the list of the things that they've requested. Will it be possible, for the sake of reconciliation, that you consider that for the sake of peace, for the sake that Mr. Edgar Lungu is our late president, is it possible enough from your side as a government to, should I say, pardon them or listen to them, even for the sake of going forward in the future? That's my number one. Number two, my request goes to the Lungu family. Is it possible for the Lungu family, I know you are hearing us making this recommendation on the television, national television, is it possible for you people, the Lungu family, to use this as an opportunity to reconcile with your government? Whether we like it or not, we all need to sit down. You need to sit down with the government, and the government needs to sit down with you. So that's my recommendation to the Lungu family.
Okay, Kerry, thank you so much for coming through.
Much.
I know this first question, the family's lawyer did say there was no such a demand. Do you have it on record?
Yes, there was no such a demand. Thank you very much, our last caller. There was no such a demand. They have never brought it to the government's attention that they would want to look at those issues. But the advice is giving to the Lungu family. Look, I don't know what culture this is. Issues to do with whatever, the estate, whatever. In some funerals, even at the graveyard, they were announced. Please, those who have got debts with the deceased, those who are owed money or who owe money to the deceased, you see us after in somebody amfwa. After, if you are Tongas, you say after Lubeta. You sit as a family. Those other issues, if there are cases, if this person who has died had cases, you sit after burial. You don't use those issues as a carrot. You sit after the burial.
Which they've not done.
They have not done.
They've not used it as a carrot. Maybe
no, they haven't. Yeah. They haven't. Because I'm sure they are aware that if there are issues, they could have brought them after burial. Usually it's at the funeral, even at the graveyard, you can whisper, sir, after burial, can we come and see you? Oh yes, sure. I think the last caller has hit it on the nail. These issues are discussed after burial.
We've got Simon. We can get him maybe as our last call as we try to wind down. Simon, are you on the line?
Yes, please.
Go ahead and ask your question. Please be brief.
Good evening, Kruvaz, and good evening, AG.
Good evening, Simon.
Okay. Thank you. My contribution, I like the way the government of Zambia has taken this issue to try and resolve, probably to bring peace in our nation. My question to the AG, did the Lungu family put it on record as their demand to why they don't want our president to attend the funeral? That is my question, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Simon.
Thank you very much, Simon. When we go to court, for me, I went to court. For me, I rely on what is on record. And there were affidavits which I saw, which I filed. There were also affidavits from the Lungu family. There's no reason whatsoever as to why they are saying the president, the current president, should not attend, should not come near the coffin. And this is what I said even earlier. There is no reason, and that's why I'm pleading, if there's a reason, maybe let us know. And since it's me who is in court, let them write me a letter to say why we don't want the president, the current president, to be near the casket is A, B, C, D. Maybe it will make sense to me. Maybe I will realize that, okay, it's a genuine reason. But you can't just say, you must give reasons. Mind you, this is a precedent we are setting for the future president. Even Gravazio, when you become a president, there's a precedent now. We have presidents, 5 presidents are buried at Embassy Park. We have a president, it even went to court, a Kaunda case, Kaweche Kaunda. We have a president. The court said public interest overrides private interest. When somebody is a president, is not a private person. He's a public figure, and he must be given state funeral. Everything that goes with the state funeral should be there. So we want to set a precedent. Let them give us reasons why the current president should not go near the casket. And who has told them that he wants to be near the casket anyway? Who has told them that he wants to be near the casket? If they want to say he shouldn't see the body, but who has told them that he wants to see the body? Why these speculations?
Maybe it's because you're arguing that really this must happen. Maybe that's why
it's assumptions. Even the court was asking them, presiding. The court was asking. Their lawyer couldn't explain. Presiding. You yourselves, in your written notes, you were saying Bishop Arik Banda should preside. So why are you now saying the president will preside? You yourselves. So what is presiding? They couldn't explain what presiding is. Can somebody preside virtually? Yes. A person can preside virtually. I've presided over meetings myself virtually. If I come near a sofa, if I come near a fridge, virtually. I've addressed the United Nations virtually. I'm seated at Ministry of Justice in my office. They have ticked, I've attended. So let them be clear of their demand.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, maybe as we close, 2 questions here. One, do we have plans to ensure that the law is watertight and we don't have these things in future? Again, we start fighting. Then 2, what is the way forward now and after the appeal?
Thank you very much. Now, for lawyers, they change the law or they come up with a law when there is what we call mischief. So what is a mischief? The mischief now, the law, not necessarily whether the president should have a state funeral or whether the president should be buried at Embassy Park. I think the law, even on people who aspire to be presidents, we must look at those forms, the nomination forms. What is it that you must bind yourself to? Then when you become president, you want to start doing other things. Or maybe when you die, your relatives want to do other things. I think for lawyers who ask, who interrogate and ask interactions with the Law Association of Zambia, and maybe we look at it. But for now, let's see how the barrier will be. What is the way forward after Monday or the appeal? We can't know what the way forward, but what I want to encourage is that the family and the government, I'm not part of the negotiators, I'm not part of the negotiating, I just wait to hear what the negotiators will do. I would still want to encourage, and I think the government is open to encourage dialogue. We emphasize dialogue. Let the family, for the Lungu family, and also let us identify in our family who are humble people, who are talkative, and who are too emotional, you don't go to discuss issues when you are emotional. You can't negotiate with anyone when you are emotional. But I also want to ask the Zambians where we are. What has happened? Zambians are not asking themselves, supposing President Lungu had died in Maina Soko, supposing President Lungu had died in any hospital in this country, with this kind of issues we are going through, what would have happened if President Lungu had been evacuated by the government? These are issues Zambians are not even alive to. Mind you, when President Lungu died, there was a statement from some person that he has been poisoned. Now imagine President
Lungu died in a
government
hospital.
Had died in a government hospital.
I'll have to cut you. You have to leave. Thank you so much for coming.
That's a question for thought.
You've been watching Sunday Interview, and our guest this evening was the Attorney General, Mr. Mutati Kabesha. We'll be back next week. Same time, pleasant viewing.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.